Hi everybody, and welcome to another edition of Endless Golf. I'm your host, Bobby Vermillion. Today we're in beautiful St. Augustine, Florida at the St. John's Golf and Country Club. In just a moment, VP of Operations Dan Zimmer will be here to show us around this beautiful Clyde Johnston-designed, so stay with us.
Welcome to Endless Golf with Bobby Vermillion. Endless Golf is brought to you by Ocean City Golf Getaway. Book your Ocean City golf trip at oceancitygolf.com. Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance. Visit us at geico.com or call 800-947-AUTO. The Green Turtle Sports Bar and Grill with over 40 locations. Meet you at the Turtle. And by Ollie's Bargain Outlet. Good stuff cheap.
Joining me here at St. John's Golf and Country Club in beautiful St. Augustine, Florida is VP of Operations Dan Zimmer. And Dan, it's great to have you on the show.
Well, thank you and welcome to St. John's.
I'd say what a beautiful day to talk about this outstanding golf course. And Dan, you're probably the best person to talk to. You are actually been here since its inception.
Yeah, so the golf course opened in 2001. It's a Clyde Johnston-designed golf course, semi-private facility. So we have a great membership, but it's also open to the public, so we would invite anyone to come out.
Absolutely. All the golfers up there are looking in the Northeast and Mid-Atlantic, looking for a great place to play. St. Augustine and the Jacksonville area, certainly a great place to play golf for sure. And right here at St. John's Golf and Country Club, just a great venue. You know, you talk about this golf course, and when you play it, you can expect a very challenging golf course, but if you hit it and play off the tee, you can score pretty well.
Yeah, so everything is right out in front of you, not a lot of forced carries or dog legs. So if you're hitting it good off the tee, you'll have approach shots into most greens and have the ability to score.
And we must mention too, you've hosted a number of Q School events here, and you got to say, from the back tees, a little different story.
Yeah, so it plays 7,250 yards from the back tees, and we've had the PGA Tour players out here on many occasions, and when you back it up, you can play it as hard as you want.
Well, let's take a look at this beautiful golf course. We'll start on the front nine and talk about a great hole, the par 4, number one. Number one, again, keep your tee shot in play, you have a chance to score.
Yeah, so number one is a straightaway par 4. It's guarded by fairway bunkers on the left. If you hit a good tee shot, you'll have a short to mid iron into the green with a good opportunity to make a par or maybe even birdie.
If you make par on number one, you move to a par 5 number 2. That's risk and reward. It does give you an option to get home in 2, but again, get that tee shot in play.
Yes, that's paramount. Longer hitters, if they hit the fairway, will have a risk-reward approach shot in. The green is guarded by bunkers on the left and water on the right. But again, if you play it smart and lay up, you'll have a short iron in and a good opportunity for par.
And Dan, moving to the most difficult par 3 on the front nine. Number 3 really is a long and challenging par 3.
Yeah, long tee shot. It's guarded on the right-hand side by water and a bunker complex. So the goal is to try to get it on the front part of the green, or missing left or short is not a bad place to be, and leave yourself a good chance for par.
And then number 5 is not a long par 3, but it does feature some hazards there. Hit the ball on the green, try to make yourself a birdie.
Yeah, so it's a little bit of a break before you get to the meat of the last 4 holes. So it's a short par 3, get it on the green, avoid the bunkers that surround it, and then move on to number 6 where it starts getting tougher.
And number 6 and 7, 2 great par 4s back to back. You know what, you got to hit your tee shot long and straight on both of those golf holes.
Yeah, tough tee shot on number 6, guarded by out of bounds on the left, water and bunkers on the right. So hit a 3-wood, or if you're feeling comfortable with your driver, keep it in play. A tough green, a long, narrow green with a lot of slope, so getting it on the right part of the green is important if you want to give yourself a chance to make a par or better.
Well, Dan, we talked about the fact number 2 is a reachable par 5, but when you talk about number 8, the other par 5 on the front nine, really a 3-shot golf hole for most golfers.
Yeah, definitely. It sometimes plays into the prevailing winds most days, so it's going to be a 3-shot hole. Avoid the trees on the left and the homes on the right, get it in play, leave yourself a good layup shot, or if you're a long ball hitter, maybe a chance to get to the front edge, play a short approach shot in and try to get out with your par.
Well, speaking of those prevailing winds, number 9 usually plays into that prevailing wind, makes it a long and difficult par 4.
Yeah, correct. It's a long par 4, so getting a good tee shot in play. It's guarded by water on the left, bunkers on the right. Very picturesque hole with the clubhouse in the background. So enjoy the scenery on your mid-iron approach shot and avoid the green side bunkers and give yourself a shot.
Well, the good news is we get to play a very picturesque golf hole in the par 3, number 17. What a gorgeous par 3 that is.
Yeah, it's a wonderful hole. Water guarding the left-hand side. A pot bunker complex guards the left-hand side of the green. It's a long iron in for most people. It is exposed, so you have a lot of windy conditions on certain days, and try to get it up around the green and give yourself a chance for a long putt or up and down for par.
Well, if Dan says it's a long iron for most people, it might be a fairway wood for the older guys. So we'll see what happens when we get out there. Let's head to 17T, see if we can't make a couple pars.
Sounds great.
Let's do it.
All right, Bobby, so we're on the 17th hole, par 3. It's playing into the wind today, so it's a little bit longer than normal.
Yeah, I think it's probably 190 on the ground, but it's playing probably at least 210.
Yeah, back right pin, so you definitely want to stay on the left part of the green to give yourself a shot.
Well, the good news is we got a big target to shoot at this morning. Large green. Just on the left side of the green. Get over those bunkers.
Carry.
All right. Safe shot.
Yep.
Well, Dan, we were kidding around on the in the interview, and you said it may be a long iron, probably a long iron. I said probably a fairway wood for me. That's exactly what I have. I've got 4 wood, and I've got to hit every bit of this.
Ooh,
Turn.
Right. Get a little left.
Turn. I needed more club. Well, Dan, I actually had enough club. I just hit it to the right. I think that sucker pin got me for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, if I hit it where I'm supposed to hit it, I'm on the green. So let's see if I can't knock it on the dance floor and get up and down from here. Tough little shot.
It will be right.
Get up there.
Nicely done. Good shot.
Thank you. All right, Dan, I tell you, I don't want to hit mine over, that's for sure.
No, it's a great shot.
Knock it in.
All right.
Come on down here. Come on down here. Wow, good putt from there.
Thank you, sir.
Partner, I got to go good there.
Yeah, that's good by me. Good.
I tell you what a great putt. And my chip, I do not want to hit that one over. I said that, but you know, the truth is, that's the difference between a pro and an amateur. The amateur misses it on the short side. The pro misses it on the good side, and you got a much easier shot than me, but a great putt from there.
Par. That's can't complain about that.
All right, I tell you what, we're going to play a great par 4 next, number 18, right here at St. John's Golf and Country Club in St. Augustine, Florida. So stay with us.
Hey folks, I've never met anyone who didn't love a bargain. At Ollie's Bargain Outlet, you'll find brand name merchandise at up to 70% off the fancy store prices. We scour the world to find closeouts, package changes, overruns, bargains on Mattel, Black & Decker, Ortho, Mohawk, Bissell, Random House, and more.
New bargains arrive daily, but when they're gone, they're gone. To find a store near you, please visit ollies.us. Stop on by.
Ollie's! Good stuff, cheap!
Hey, salutes a lot! Thou hast the patchy beard of a prepubescent squire. Thy armour was forged by a feeble-fingered peasant woman. Your mum!
As long as hecklers love to heckle, you can count on Geico saving folks money.
Boring!
15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
The leading role in our story is our team. We care about people as much as we care about the food we serve them. Everyone we hire has a story to tell and a passion for the place they work. And that makes for a fun local hangout, where the beer is always cold and the food is fresh. At the Green Turtle, you're one of us, and there's always a seat waiting for you.
Ocean City, Maryland is the hottest golf destination on the East Coast and is just a short drive away. With 17 championship golf courses designed by legends of the game, greats like Jack Nicklaus, Robert Trent Jones, Arthur Hills, and Pete Dye have changed the coastal landscape here. When you pair coastal golf with exciting nightlife, excellent dining, 10 miles of white sandy beach, and a world-famous boardwalk, it's no wonder why great golf is just the beginning in Ocean City, Maryland. Plan and book your next golf getaway today by visiting oceancitygolf.com or by calling 800-4OC-GOLF.
Welcome back to Endless Golf and St. John's Golf and Country Club right here in beautiful St. Augustine, Florida. Staying with me is VP of Operations, Dan Zimmer. And Dan, I tell you, it was fun playing the par 3, number 17. In just a moment, we'll play the par 4, number 18. What a great finishing hole here at St. John's Golf and Country Club. Just a great par 4.
Yeah, it is a great par 4. It's a long hole, fairway bunkers guarding the landing zone, so you have to make a decision if you want to stay short of them or if you want to take them on and go just left or right. It's going to leave yourself along the mid-iron into a very undulated green. You're going to have to carry over water at most pin locations, a lot of bunkers around it. So it's one of the toughest holes to finish your day.
Well, guess what? We've got some time to think about the par 4, number 18. Let's talk about some of the other golf holes on the back nine. But before we do, I want to mention that this golf course is owned and operated by Billy Casper Golf, and it really is a great partnership between the members and also the guests.
Yeah, it's one of our flagship properties located in North Florida. We have 4 other golf courses in North Florida that you can enjoy as well. Billy Casper has owned it since 2009 and have a great relationship with the homeowners and residents in the area.
And it is open to the public, so those of you watching out there, come down and play this great golf course. Or if you're in the state of Florida, certainly come here to the Jacksonville, St. Augustine area, a great golf course to play for sure. Let's start on the back nine now, the par 4, number 10. Not a long par 4, but again, the theme here, keep your tee shot in play.
Yeah, so a straightaway par 4, but need to keep it in the fairway. Everything slopes into the woods if you get too far away from the center. So hit a 3-wood or a driver, leave yourself a mid to short iron left into a pretty straightforward green.
And the first par 5 on the back nine, number 12. You hit a good tee shot, and if you hit the slot, as you mentioned to me earlier, you can get home in 2 possibly.
Yeah, so it's a slight dog-leg left. If you hit a good drive with the draw and you can hit the power alley, you might leave yourself far enough up where you have a chance for in 2. If not, then lay it up to your favorite yardage. The green is guarded by bunkers and water on the right-hand side, so pick your location on the green and give yourself a chance at birdie or par.
You know, Dan, some people think 13 is an unlucky number, but the par 3, number 13, right here at St. John's Golf and Country Club has been lucky for a lot of people because that par 3 has seen a lot of hole-in-ones.
It is. It's actually one of the hardest par 3s, but if you hit a good shot, the way the green slopes, a lot of times the ball will funnel towards a hole, and we've seen a lot of them go in. It's a great tee shot, a large tee where you're out over the water. You're hitting into a bulkheaded half-island green guarded by pot bunkers. Very picturesque. It's a mid-iron in. Hit a good shot. You never know. You might have a chance.
And then moving to a par 4, number 14.
Yeah, probably the hardest dogleg on the golf course. Again, it's all about hitting the fairway. So you want to hug it as close to the right-hand side as you can. Hit driver or 3-wood. Leave yourself a mid-iron left in. Short iron for the longer hitters.
Well, Dan, as we move to the par 4, number 15, the golf course really starts to challenge you. 15, 16, 17, 18, really 4 great finishing holes.
Yeah, 4 of the most difficult holes in North Florida. 15 is a straightaway par 4, but it's a long par 4 guarded by trees on the right-hand side, water on the left. Take as much as you can. Leave yourself a mid to long iron into a green that's guarded by bunkers on the right-hand side. It's a long, narrow green, so even when you hit the green, it's sometimes leaves yourself a long putt. Try to figure out a way to get the ball in the hole.
And then 16, a par 5, and it really is a true par 5, a 3-shot hole for most players.
Yeah, absolutely. It's guarded by wetlands on the right-hand side, water on the left, so you want to take a drive, get it out there as far as you can, leave yourself in an area where you can just lay up to your favorite yardage in. The green is guarded by bunkers all the way on the left-hand side along with water. Try to figure out how to get on the right part of the green. Take your par and move on to the next hole.
And we saw how challenging 17 was. A few moments ago, you described 18, and we know what we're faced with this morning. So let's head to 18 T and see if we can make a couple pars. If we make 2 pars there, we've done pretty well.
Absolutely. Let's give it a shot. All right, Bobby, so we're on number 18 here. It's one of the best finishing holes in North Florida. It's a long par 4, risk reward. You've got water on the left. If you decide to go left of the bunkers, better angle going in, a little bit shorter shot. Obviously, it's much narrower, or the safe play is out to the right.
Yeah, I think I'm going right here. If I hit it left of those bunkers, it's an accident.
That's a smart play.
Oh, you might take the shortcut. Keep hooking a little bit.
A little more left.
Oh, you carried him.
Yeah, we'll see.
Good shot.
Thank you.
We are a little downwind, so that's a good thing. Well, my line is not going to be that aggressive, intentionally anyway. Play a little further out to the right. Safe shot.
Oh, nice ball.
All right, out of
line.
play. It's going to be a long second shot in, though.
Hey, it's in the short grass.
Well, Dan, I didn't hit that drive that bad, and I've still got 200 yards in. I'm probably playing the wrong sets of tees this morning, but I tell you, what a great golf hole this is. A little blind spot. I didn't get to the fairway bunkers, but 200 yards. Wind's helping a little bit. That's the good news.
Yep.
Same club I hit on the par 3, so see if I can't get it on.
Hit it good. Oh, be good.
Be right.
Looks good.
Go.
All right in the center.
All
Great
right.
shot. Very nicely done. All right, Bobby, I was a little bit fortunate here. Had a left-hand kick, caught the fairway, so I have a short iron left into the green.
And a good look at the flagstick from here for sure. Just a beautiful golf hole. Knock it close here, Dan. Get right a little bit. Come on down that slope. It's getting better all the time. Well, Dan, when you hit your second shot, you hit it to the left. I thought you pulled it a little bit, but you knew exactly what you were doing. This is a tough green here.
It is. You have a pretty good left to righter.
You can take it out, yep. This is going to be a tough one to get close. Come on down the hill.
Pretty good putt there. Nicely done. Great
Alrighty.
lead, great speed.
Thank you. Well, you got yours in a good position. You were a couple feet away from coming down the slope, too.
Yeah, not too far. It's going to be speedy coming down the hill.
You can have some fun pin placements with this green, that's for sure. And this is one of them.
Yeah, absolutely.
Come on down here. Good putt. I say good.
Yeah, no, I agree with that.
I don't want to
100%.
putt that one.
Yeah, no.
All righty. I'll trade you marker for ball. I tell you, it's been a pleasure today. St. John's Golf and Country Club right here in St. Augustine, Florida. What a gorgeous golf course. Got to play two of your great finishing holes, the par 3, number 17, and the terrific par 4, number 18. When we come back, we'll have our tip of the week, so stay with us.
Ocean City, Maryland is the hottest golf destination on the East Coast, and it's just a short drive away. With 17 championship golf courses designed by legends of the game, greats like Jack Nicklaus, Robert Trent Jones, Arthur Hills, and Pete Dye have changed the coastal landscape here. When you pair coastal golf with exciting nightlife, excellent dining, 10 miles of white sandy beach, and a world-famous boardwalk, it's no wonder why great golf is just the beginning in Ocean City, Maryland. Plan and book your next golf getaway today by visiting oceancitygolf.com or by calling 800-4OC-GOLF.
You okay there, Kurt?
We're about to move.
Karate helps relieve some of the house buying stress.
At least you don't have to worry about homeowners insurance. Call Geico.
Geico? Helps with homeowners insurance?
Been doing it for years.
I'm calling Geico right now.
Good idea.
Get to know Geico and see how easy homeowners and renters insurance can be.
Our story began in Ocean City, Maryland. Sports is our foundation, but our food and drinks are where our pulse is. People know us as the sports bar that doesn't serve sports bar food and drinks. We're changing what you expect out of your typical sports bar. We keep all the fun and add more flavor. So come on in to the Green Turtle, where the food is fresh and the beer is cold. And there's always a seat waiting for you.
This week's golf tip brought to you by Ollie's Bargain Outlet. Good stuff cheap.
Welcome back to Endless Golf. This morning we're at St. John's Golf and Country Club. My name is John Mousley. I'm the Director of Instruction here. And today I want to talk to you guys a little bit about sequence. You're all familiar with the expression hitting from the top. So when I see my students come through, probably the most common tendency is starting the golf swing with the hands and the arms. We've all seen this golf swing before, and then kind of a follow through. And we know when we start with the hands and the arms, that's going to lead to some casting, some scooping, some flipping, all things that are going to lead to poor ball striking. With better players, you look at everybody on the PGA Tour, whether it's Jim Furyk or Adam Scott, they all have the same sequence. They start from the ground up, from their legs into their torso, into their left arm, and into the club. So without getting completely into kinematic sequence and spending a lot of time talking about that, I've got two very simple drills for you guys to improve your sequence and also improve your ball striking out on the golf course. First would be the feeling of making some practice swings where you really get the sense that the last thing to move is the club head. So as we get to the top of the golf swing, the arms stay put, and then we really start with the left leg, letting the hips rotate, letting the chest open, then the left arm, and then the club head finally comes into motion. And then as we get into the position of delivery, you notice that we have our angles, we have our lag, so we've kind of eliminated all the problems we were talking about. And as you take that drill into hitting some golf balls at the range, maybe a good idea would be just the feeling of keeping your arms on the right side of your body as long as you can in your golf swing. So as you get down, we're keeping the arms back, the body's rotating, and again, hands are forward, a little bit better lag, a little bit better angle with the left arm, all things that are going to lead to better ball striking, better compression, and ultimately better scores out on the golf course. Thank you very much, and if you guys have any questions, see your local PGA professional or come see us at St. John's Golf and Country Club for a lesson.
Our story began in Ocean City, Maryland. Sports is our foundation, but our food and drinks are where our pulse is. People know us as the sports bar that doesn't serve sports bar food and drinks. We're changing what you expect out of your typical sports bar. We keep all the fun and add more flavor. So come on in to the Green Turtle, where the food is fresh and the beer is cold. And there's always a seat waiting for you.
It takes patience. It takes repetition. It takes dedication. It takes years to become a professional golfer, but it only takes 15 minutes to see how much you could save on car insurance with Geico.
Take a journey to where golf is first. Florida's first coast of golf in Northeast Florida. Stretching from Amelia Island, Jacksonville and the beaches, historic St. Augustine and Ponte Vedra Beach, through the natural beauty of Clay County and south to the Atlantic shores, Flagler Beach, and Palm Coast. You'll find 53 publicly accessible golf courses with ocean holes, woodland vistas, and the game's most notorious Island Green at TPC Sawgrass. Nowhere else can you conquer golf's greatest stadium in Ponte Vedra Beach, where the PGA Tour's best come to play each May, and also pay homage to the legends of the game at the World Golf Hall of Fame in St. Augustine. After play, enjoy the downtown vibe of Jacksonville and the beaches. Choose the southern hospitality of Amelia Island and Palm Coast Seaside Resorts, golf-rich Clay County, and our nation's most historic city, St. Augustine. Our golf-rich region of Florida is celebrating 100 years of hosting professional tournaments dating back to 1918, with 25 World Golf Hall of Famers being crowned champion in the Jacksonville area since the 2020 Players Championship that moves its dates back to March in 2019. Will mark the 100th professional tournament in our area. Many of our courses have made investments over the past 18 months, from teaching academies at Golf Club at Southampton and Plantation Bay, bunker renovations at Slammer and Squire and King and Bear, to complete course renovations to the Nicholas-designed Ocean Course at the Hammock Beach Resort and Jacksonville Beach Golf Club. From 5-star dining and seafood favorites to our craft beer scene and top-tier golf academies, Get ready for a golf vacation like no other. Now's the time to begin your golf vacation to Florida's First Coast. Our region is easily accessible with multiple flights daily into Jacksonville. Access our many options online or with your mobile device at florida-golf.org, the most trusted source for your golf travel planning. Unwind on the white powder sands of Amelia Island, where palm trees and stunning ocean views frame one of Florida's most relaxing vacation spots, the Amelia Hotel at the beach. Located only minutes from historic downtown Fernandina, our family-owned hotel offers perks you won't find at big resorts. Each of our 86 hotel rooms is designed to be warm and welcoming. Some offer balconies that look out over the beach side of the hotel. Discover how affordable a relaxing beach vacation can be by reserving a room at the Amelia Hotel at the beach.
Hey folks, I've never met anyone who didn't love a bargain. At Ollie's Bargain Outlet, you'll find brand name merchandise at up to 70% off the fancy store prices. We scour the world to find closeouts, package changes, overruns, bargains on Mattel, Black & Decker, Ortho, Mohawk, Bissell, Random House, and more.
New bargains arrive daily, but when they're gone, they're gone. To find a store near you, please visit ollies.us. Stop on by.
Ollie's! Good stuff, cheap!
Ocean City, Maryland is the hottest golf destination on the East Coast and is just a short drive away. With 17 championship golf courses designed by legends of the game, greats like Jack Nicklaus, Robert Trent Jones, Arthur Hills, and Pete Dye have changed the coastal landscape here. When you pair coastal golf with exciting nightlife, excellent dining, 10 miles of white sandy beach, and a world-famous boardwalk, it's no wonder why great golf is just the beginning in Ocean City, Maryland. Plan and book your next golf getaway today by visiting oceancitygolf.com or by calling 800-4OC-GOLF.
Great. Another dead end.
Sarge, I just got a tip that'll crack this case wide open. Turns out the prince at the crime scene...
did McGruffy Wuffy get a tippy-whippy?
I'm serious. We gotta move fast before...
Who's a good boy? Is him a good boy?
I'm just gonna go.
Oh, you wanna go outside? You gotta go tinky poo-poo.
I already went, okay? In the bathroom.
As long as people talk baby talk to dogs, you can count on Geico saving folks money. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
Well, that's all the time we have this week's edition of Endless Golf. From the beautiful St. John's Golf and Country Club right here in St. Augustine, Florida, a special thank you goes out to VP of Operations, Dan Zimmer, and his entire staff for their wonderful hospitality. Until next time, I'm your host, Bobby Vermillion. Hit 'em straight. So long, everybody.
Thanks for watching Endless Golf with Bobby Vermillion. Endless Golf is brought to you by Ocean City Golf Getaway. Book your Ocean City golf trip at oceancitygolf.com. Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance. Visit us at geico.com or call 800-947-AUTO. The Green Turtle Sports Bar and Grill, with over 40 locations. Meet you at the Turtle. And by Ollie's Bargain Outlet. Good stuff, cheap.